Padmapurana. Nrisimha Incarnation. Continuing with the various incarnations of Lord Vishnu, Lord Mahadeva told Parvati. Sage Kashyapa had two mighty sons from deity Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha had once carried the earth to Rasatala. The deities requested Lord Vishnu to rescue the earth. Lord Vishnu took the incarnation of a boar and killed Hiranyaksha with his sharp horn. When Hiranyakashipu learnt about his brother's death, he went to Mayugiri mountain and started doing penance to please me, Lord Shiva. I blessed him with immortality. Later on, Hiranyakashipu married Uttanpad's daughter Kalyani and had a son named Prahlada. In spite of being born in the clan of a demon, Prahlada proved to be an extremely religious child and was a supreme devotee of Lord Vishnu. When Hiranyakashipu came to know about Prahlada's religious tendency, he tried his best to stop him from worshipping Vishnu. But all his efforts went in vain and Prahlada continued to worship Lord Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu instructed his subordinates to kill Prahlada, but each time he came out unharmed. One day, Hiranyakashipu pulled out his sword and said, "You say that Vishnu is omnipresent. Is he present in this pillar?" Having said like this, he assaulted the pillar with his sword. Suddenly, to his sheer amazement, Lord Vishnu manifested himself from that pillar in the form of Nrisimha. Hiranyakashipu had been blessed by Lord Shiva that he could be killed neither by a man nor a beast. No weapon could harm him. He could be killed neither during the day nor during the night. Hiranyakashipu had taken into consideration all the possible threat perceptions to his life and tried to become immortal. But Lord Vishnu takes incarnation to protect the humanity whenever religiousness is under threat. This time, Lord Vishnu took incarnation as Nrisimha, partly lion and partly human, and tore apart his belly with his sharp nails. After the death of Hiranyakashipu, Prahlada was coronated as his successor. Prahlada ruled justly and his subjects were happy and satisfied. Vamana Incarnation. Describing about various incarnations of Lord Vishnu, Lord Mahadeva told Parvati. Prahlada had a son named Virajan. The most benevolent king Mahabhayu Bali was Virajan's son. Bali had defeated the deities and ruled over all the three worlds. Sage Kashyapa commenced the most austere penance Payavrata to help the deities regain their lost kingdom, heaven, once again. He was accompanied by his wife Aditi in his penance, which lasted for 1,000 years. At last, Lord Vishnu became pleased by their penance and appeared before them. Sage Kashyapa narrated the woeful tales of the deities and requested him to make Indra the lord of all the three worlds. Lord Vishnu promised that he would take incarnation as Vamana. In course of time, Aditi became pregnant and ultimately gave birth to Lord Vamana. Lord Vamana appeared in the form of a brahmachari. He wore a deerskin and carried a stick and a mekhala in his hands. Lord Vishnu inquired the deities about the future course of action. The deities informed him that Bali was busy performing a yaja and he would not turn down any demand made to him because if he did so there was a fear of losing all his virtues attained by the performance of the yaja. Lord Vamana went to the oblation site where Bali was performing a yaja and demanded a small piece of land measured by his 3 steps. Bali agreed to meet the demand of his guest in spite of Shukrakarya's warning. Bali resolved to donate land by holding holy water in his palm. Now, Lord Vamana abandoned his dwarfish form and appeared in a giant form. He measured the whole earth by his first step. Lord Vishnu then measured the whole sky by his second step. The helpless Bali agreed to donate all the 3 worlds to protect his vow. Ultimately, Lord Vishnu sent Bali to the Rasatula and thus Indra became the ruler of heaven once again. Sri Rama's birth. Describing about Sri Rama's incarnation, Lord Mahadeva told Parvati, once, Swayambhuva Manu had expressed his desire of having Lord Vishnu as his son, to which Lord Vishnu had agreed. During Treta Yuga, Manu manifested himself as Dasharat, and Vishnu kept his promise by taking birth as his son Sri Rama. Similarly, during Dwapara Yuga, Manu was born as Vasudeva, and Lord Vishnu kept his word by taking birth as his son Krishna. After the completion of 1000 divine years, Manu will be born in the village of Samblazharigupta, and Vishnu will take birth as his son Kalki. Lord Shiva then continued with the incarnation of Sri Rama and said, Sage Vishrava was the son of Pulastu and was married to Kakashi. Ravana and Kamakana were born to the couple. Sage Vishrava also had a daughter named Shapanaka and a virtuous son named Vibhishan. Ravana and Kamakana did austere penance to please me, Lord Shiva. When I appeared before Ravana, he requested the boon of immortality from me. After receiving the boon, Ravana became very arrogant and started tormenting the inhabitants of all the three worlds. The deities became scared and took the refuge of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu assured them that he would solve their problem by taking incarnation as Sri Rama. Dasharat came from the lineage of Surya. He had three queens: Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. Once, Dasharat performed Avshnafyaja with the objective of acquiring a son. Lord Vishnu appeared and assured him that he would take incarnation as Sri Rama in a short time. Lord Vishnu gave a bowl of divine kheer to Dasharat, which he distributed amongst his three queens. In course of time, Kaushalya gave birth to Sri Rama on the auspicious day of Chaitra Navami. The deities and the sages rejoiced at his birth. Dasharat requested Vashishta to perform the Jakam Sanskar of Sri Rama. In course of time, Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharata, an incarnation of Panchajanya Conch. Similarly, Sumitra gave birth to two sons, Lakshman and Shatrughan. Lakshman was the incarnation of Sheshnag, while Shatrughan was the incarnation of Sudarshan Chakra. Sri Rama and his brothers received education under the guidance of sage Vashishta. In a very short time they became proficient in all the scriptures and mastered various weaponaries. Although all the four brothers were very close to each other, yet Lakshman could not bear to live in Rama's separation even for a moment and was specially close to him. Sita manifested herself from the field while Janaka was ploughing it. King Janaka brought up Sita with great love and care. At that time, Vishwamitra was busy performing a grand yaja at Siddhashrama. But the demons created numerous problems and made it impossible for him to accomplish the yaja. Vishwamitra went to Ayodhya and requested Dasharat to send Sri Rama and Lakshman along with him so that the yaja could be accomplished without any problems. Dasharat agreed to send Sri Rama and Lakshman along with Vishwamitra. This way, Vishwamitra returned to his hermitage accompanied by both the brothers. Garuda presented a pair of bow and imperishable set of arrows to both the brothers. While staying at the hermitage, Sri Rama and Lakshman killed many demons like Taraka and Subahu. When Marriage tried to disrupt the yaja, Sri Rama attacked him with Pavanastra, which sent Marriage flying across the seashore. Meanwhile, on learning that Janaka was performing Vajrayaja at Janakapur, Vishwamitra took Sri Rama and Lakshman to attend it. On the way, Sri Rama liberated Ahalya, who had turned into a rock after being cursed by her husband. After reaching Janakapur, Sri Rama broke Lord Shiva's bow and married Sita. Lakshman married Urmila. Dasharat had come to attend the marriage ceremony accompanied by Bharata and Shatrughan. Bharata was married to Mandavi while Shatrughan married Shrutkirti. Meanwhile, on learning that Sri Rama had broken Shiva's bow, Parashurama arrived there and challenged him, but ultimately Parashurama realized about the divinity of Sri Rama and accepted his superiority. At last, Sri Rama, Lakshman, Bharata and Shatrughan returned to Ayodhya along with their respective consorts. Sri Rama's exile. Dasharat wanted to appoint Sri Rama as his successor, but Kaikeyi did not like this idea. She wanted Bharata to be made the king of Ayodhya and Sri Rama to be sent into exile for 14 years. Once, Kaikeyi had saved Dasharat's life while he was fighting a battle against the demons. To show his gratitude, Dasharat had promised 2 boons to her. At that time, Kaikeyi had told Dasharat that she would make her demand at the appropriate time. This way, Dasharat was compelled by Kaikeyi to accept the 2 demands. As a result, Sri Rama was sent into exile. Bharata refused to become the king of Ayodhya and vowed to wait till Sri Rama returned. Dasharat could not bear the sorrow of Rama's separation and died in his sorrow. Bharata tried his best to convince Sri Rama to change his mind and accept the throne, but Sri Rama did not listen to his request. Bharata then brought Sri Rama's wooden sandal and kept it on the throne. He vowed to spend rest of his life in austerities till Sri Rama returned. While Sri Rama was still in exile, he went to the hermitage of sage Atri and received his blessings. Atri's wife Anasuya preached Sita on the virtues of chastity. Sri Rama also visited hermitages of some other prominent sages like Sharbhanga, Sutiksha, Agastya etc. Once, while Sri Rama was living in Panchavati, Shurpanakha arrived there. Shurpanakha was Ravana's sister and wanted to marry Sri Rama, but Lakshman severed her nose and ears. She went to a mighty demon named Ka and narrated her woeful tale. Ka attacked Rama with a huge army, which comprised of brave warriors like Trishira Dushan etc. Rama was victorious in this battle and Ka, Trishira and Dushan were killed. Shurpanakha went to Ravana and informed him about the misdeeds of Rama. Ravana was infuriated and wanted to take revenge. He abducted Sita with the help of marriage. When Jatayu saw Ravana carrying Sita to Lanka, he fought with valiance but was injured in the ensuing battle. Sri Rama went in search of Sita and met Jatayu, who was injured and who informed Rama that Sita had been abducted by the demon king Ravana. Sri Rama met Hanuman at the Rishyamukh mountain. Later on he befriended Sugriva on the advice of Hanuman. Sugriva had enmity with his brother Bali. Sri Rama killed Bali and made Sugriva the king. Sri Rama requested Hanuman to find out the whereabouts of Sita. Hanuman went to Lanka and found Sita at Ashokavatika. He destroyed the garden and killed many demons including Ravana's son Akshayama. Ultimately, he was captured by Meghnad and taken to Ravana's court. Ravana ordered Hanuman's tail to be ignited. Hanuman then burnt the city of Lanka and returned to Sri Rama. When Sri Rama came to know about the exact location of Sita, he decided to attack Lanka with a huge army, which comprised of monkeys. The army camped at the seashore where Vibhishan came to meet him. A bridge was built to cross the ocean and the army reached Lanka. A fierce battle took place in which many demons were killed. At last, Ravana came forward to fight against Sri Rama but was killed. Sri Rama appointed Vibhishan as the king of Lanka and blessed him. Vibhishan presented his Pushpak Vamana to Sri Rama. All of them boarded the Pushpak Vamana and flew towards Ayodhya. On the way Sri Rama met Bharata who was still awaiting his arrival at Nandigram. Sri Rama was very pleased to meet Bharata. Ultimately all of them returned to Ayodhya. Sri Rama's coronation. Describing the coronation of Sri Rama, Lord Mahadeva told Parvati, "People of Ayodhya rejoiced at the return of Sri Rama. An auspicious day was chosen for his coronation and Sri Rama became the king of Ayodhya amidst the chantings of Vedic mantras. Sri Rama ruled over Ayodhya for 1000 years without any problem. Meanwhile, some ignorant people started pointing out fingers at the character of Sita. Sri Rama decided to abandon Sita in the forest to quell the rumor. Sita was pregnant at that time. Feeling pity on her condition, Valmiki took her to his hermitage where Sita gave birth to Lav and Kush. Meanwhile, Sri Rama decided to perform Ashwamedha Yaja at the bank of river Gomati. But, since the Yaja could not have been accomplished without Sita, therefore he performed the rituals seated beside a golden idol of Sita. In the meantime, Valmiki arrived there, accompanied by Sita. He requested Sri Rama to accept Sita, vouching for her chastity. Sri Rama told Valmiki, "I am confident of Sita's chastity, but she will have to prove her chastity for the satisfaction of common people." Sita was deeply hurt by Sri Rama's unkind remarks. She said, "May Mother Earth swallow me if I never had thought about any man other than my Lord Sri Rama." Hardly had Sita finished her lines than the earth cracked and Sita vanished into the crevice. Sri Rama's heart was filled with remorse, but thinking that it was perhaps in his destiny to live in separation with Sita, returned to Ayodhya accompanied by Lav and Kush. In course of time, Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi left for heavenly abode. Sri Rama continued to rule Ayodhya for 10 more years. One day, Kala, death, arrived and reminded Sri Rama that the time had arrived for him to leave his mortal body. Meanwhile, Lakshman became aware of Sri Rama's decision of leaving his mortal body. He gave up his life by taking samadhi in river Saru. Sri Rama could not bear the sorrow caused by Lakshman's bereavement. He appointed Lav and Kush as the kings of Dwaravati and Kushawati respectively and decided to leave for heavenly abode. Sri Rama entered the water of river Saru, flowing at the distance of 3 yojans from Ayodhya.